Well, is it a matter of they can't afford it? Is that something that's more expensive than what your family can afford? Let's get those out of there before they expire. The rest of this can stay here. Go.
I want a cow to breed with.
To clarify, you want a cow to breed with another cow.
Yes. I've got one cow at home.
Oh, I was so hoping that was going to go different.
Yeah, a job would get you out of the house and get you your own money to buy things for yourself. Might solve some of the strain.
During COVID, if I didn't have my job, then I would have gone stark raving mad.
Yeah, dealing with your parents like 24/7.
Yep.
I don't think your parents are as much of a tyrant as they come across, but
They're not necessarily tyrants, but we don't get on well.
They're not very good social companions.
No. So having that ability to get out of the house for even just a little while. And I mean, some days it was literally get up, go to a 15-minute job at 8 o'clock, and then come home.
Yeah, just something to get out of the house, give you a chance to reset.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you have to wait until you're 16. I had a job before I was 16. All it took was getting my social insurance number, or social security number in your case if you're in Florida.
there might be something in Florida that's 16, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Are there like junk mail runs? We call them paper runs in New Zealand.
yeah, there's going to be stuff like that, taking flyers around.
Flyers. Oh, I did flyers for years. I did $300 a week for having 3 different routes when I was
Yeah, regardless of COVID, you should still be able to get a job delivering papers or circulars, flyers, that kind of thing.
And the nice thing about
that'll at least get you out of the house and get you some money to buy your own nice things.
And the nice thing about the flyers is it wasn't like 5 or 6 a.m. at the spit of morning. It was like Wednesdays and Sundays on my time.
Yeah, it's usually Wednesday morning or Wednesday evenings when they do it in my area.
The best thing is I talked my sister into packing things up for me. That was even better.
Yeah, get her to do some of the work, and then it's that much easier for you.
Well, do you remember the ad bags?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she would pack them up for me, then I go deliver them.
Yeah, whatever works.
Regrettably, I had to sit there and watch 90210 with her, but got done.
Ah, you liked it.
Didn't hate it.
Exactly.
Just too young to know the difference.
And that was when you were, what, 15?
Yeah, we were somewhere in that ballpark. 13, 15 kind of thing.
Yeah, before you were able to be a good judge of TV entertainment and what you liked and what you hated.
Melrose Place and stuff, yeah.
Alright, what are we naming this third snail? I've already got Salamander and Slippery Stare.
You're naming a snail?
Yep.
Turbo.
Yeah, what the hell, we'll call him Turbo.
That or Nitro, whichever you prefer.
I've already got a turtle named Nitro, I think. Figures wander.
Why do zombies like me so much?
Because you're lovable, huggable, squeezable.
Your
Delectable.
boobs.
They're always after
They
you.
can see my boobs.
They're always after your squidgy bits.
Fine. St. Bernard's.
Saint Bernard's? I'm not even sure what that's supposed to mean.
Well, I was going to say puppies, but I figured they might be bigger.
Some days I really don't know if I know you or not.
Some days I wonder if you've been drinking.
Who, me or him?
Him.
Thank goodness not me.
So you're telling me you've never put thought into the fact that she might have good-sized tits?
I don't know if I want to want to hear this conversation.
Haven't really given it a lot of consideration. Do you think about her rack a lot?
And here he is, the married one. Oh, for goodness.
To be fair, I was married before him.
Yes,
And longer.
but he's still married.
Well, technically
Not-
so am I.
Not.
I thought you were
That broke
divorced.
me.
Haven't got the paperwork yet.
She's still holding out, is she?
If she held out this long, we'd have never got married. Keeping it classy.
So awkward.
I know, right?
But yeah, until I get the paperwork, I'm still married technically.
That sucks.
Granted, I at this point wouldn't be willing to share a bed with her, wouldn't be willing to share a room with her, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, but as of Thursday, weren't you the last one to send the volley?
No, that was Tuesday. Fuck, it was one day last week. I forget. Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe. Last week was just a series of I have to go for various reasons mornings.
See, I thought Tuesday you came by to do the keys, and Thursday was the expensive phone call.
No, Tuesday was the expensive phone call, and Wednesday I was at the lawyer's office. Shit, I don't remember. I think I was there Tuesday and on. Fuck, man, I don't know. I was on the phone one day and I was there the other. That's all I know.
Fair enough.
All of this is making me not want to get married.
That's a good life choice.
Yeah, don't do it.
So again, says the guy who is married.
Yes.
I'm happy and content in my marriage, but don't do it.
Interesting.
There are much better mistakes to make in life.
Like having a kid.
Yep. I'm much happier having her than I am having gotten married.
See, that's a mistake I would have liked to have had happen.
See, and
I'm not.
I've told her point blank that she was not planned, but it does not mean that we were unhappy to have her. She's an excellent kid. She's been a source of interesting conversations and entertainment, and we're proud of her and everything else. But she wasn't a planned thing, and she knows it. And no one can ever use it against her. No one can ever say, you were an unwanted pregnancy or whatever." Her response to that will be, "Yeah, and my parents still love me. What's your excuse?" Ask me how I know.
Welcome to being welcome and still not liked.
Yeah, like, your parents planned you, and they don't like you. My parents didn't plan me, and they love me.
Is it possible to put a lead on a trader, on a villager, and bring him home?
No, but you can put them in
I don't have a boat.
mine carts and boats.
I don't have a minecart or a boat.
Well, then I can't fucking help you, can I? If you're not
I
gonna
wasn't.
do your part, I can't do my part.
I know. I wasn't planning on coming all the way over to the village.
Is when Mickey says, "I've been happily not married for a number of years now," is that happily divorced or happily having never been married?
I believe he's got a partner.
Oh, you stole my
However,
thunder.
Well, I gotta have a reason to get out of bed in the morning.
you don't get out of bed in the morning.
Maybe that's where I'm going wrong.
We all know there's been a lot of things you've done from your phone in bed, so.
Yeah, that too.
Like reboot the Minecraft server the other day.
Hey, whatever, it worked. I don't give a shit.
Well, it didn't. I had to get on the horn with their support to get them to fix it since it was their out of space issue. But yeah, I could at least get the ball rolling on that and be like, all right, I tested this, I tested that, it doesn't work. It's on their end.
I hear a cat. I hear a cat. Can I? Come here, cat.
If it's one of the village cats, it'll be skittish and run away from you because it doesn't belong to you.
No
Damn.
idea the guilt I felt in regards to messaging you about that.
Oh, dude, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I know, but it's me.
And I mean, your guilt is one of the best things about your friendship. But you don't always have to feel guilty about talking to me on my days off.
Well, it's like, go do something with Silver as opposed to be doing this, right? Like,
Yeah, it's no big deal. As it was, she wasn't even home yet.
well, all the information I didn't know, but that didn't resolve itself till like 5 in the morning. So
Yeah, because it required Wolf to reload some files to replace the corrupted ones, which I was able to find out once I got them to get the server up and running. So at least then it was a quick fix for Wolf instead of it being a bunch of fucking around. Mickey has never been married, but he did have a wife for a short while. Are you talking in the common law sense? Like, you lived together long enough that in the eyes of the law you were married? Maybe I want one more foundation on this.
I have to say, I'm getting a whole lot more playing without you guys and not being able to, like teleport places and whatnot. I'm getting a whole lot more
Confident?
confident and all that sort of thing.
You mean like me having my save Aroha kit?
Yeah.
Yeah, your fucking go bag.
Well, yeah, there's potions and everything in there, yeah.
I mean, I still want a cow, but
Jesus. There we go. Ah, when you met your current partner, she was married and separated. I see. They were estranged, as they say.
Chibbles, have you been cow napping?
Been doing what now?
Cow napping.
Have
No,
you been
I'm listening to.
Have you been sleeping with her cows, getting them pregnant?
Well, maybe,
That'd be
but
great.
You
I
want
want a pregnant cow.
You want a half chabby cow mutant?
Well, okay.
well, the current
Digital, you
Chabby's
go
a
sleep with
mutant,
them.
so why not?
Well, I mean, you might as well be consistent, right?
Testicles the size of bull.
And no horn to show for it.
Excuse me?
I said, and no horns to show for it.
I got ripped off.
No, it just got lost between the balls somewhere.
Ouch.
When they're the size of grapefruits, you're gonna overshadow something.
Still not happy about that stupid woman on Thursday.
You're gonna have
What
to be more
happened?
specific.
Well, that's when I went for my follow-up appointment. And she's like, okay, drop trow. She looks at it, she's like, oh yeah, you're fine. No, I need another week of antibiotics. No, you're fine. No, they're 90%, like, they're not done yet. I need antibiotics. No, you'll be fine.
Here's the deal, lady. I'm not leaving here or pulling my pants up until I've got some anti-fucking biotics. So that's gonna make things awkward for your next patient.
Well, my argument to her on Tuesday when I call is I still can't walk normally to work out, which is part of the weight loss, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, give me more antibiotics.
Yeah, like drug-seeking behavior or not, it's anti-fucking biotics. It's not an abusable substance.
Yeah, I could
If,
understand her worry if it was, morphine or something like that.
yeah, fine. It sounds and looks a little bit like drug-seeking behaviors, but use a modicum of fucking intelligence here. It's antibiotics. What's he gonna do? Sterilize himself internally? I don't even know what you're afraid of.
But her thought process was, oh, this must be looking much better than you ever had, so you're fine.
Yeah, okay, fine. It's better than it was, but it still needs a lot of fucking work.
It still needs a couple days to get down to normal so I can actually walk.
Okay, so we're gonna put this one right about here.
And then, so does anyone want to take a guess over the weekend what it has or hasn't done?
Gotten bigger.
I'm going to guess you didn't get the antibiotics, so therefore it's gotten bigger.
Thankfully, it hasn't gotten bigger, but it hasn't shrunk either.
Only man in the world who wants his junk to shrink. Weirdo.
Yeah. Fucking hell. How many fucking zombies?
Wow, language.
I've just killed 3, and 2 more come at me.
Come
And
at
I'm
me,
in the
bro.
open fucking...
Come at me, bro.
And I'm in the open world. It's not like I'm in a cave where, you know, could be a spawner.
If anyone ever decides to question the size of my testicular fortitude, I have a wife that can verify the fact that they were big because I shook them in front of her face many a time. So
I'm not sure why we ever needed to know that.
just
I
in case it was
didn't
ever
want...
questioned.
You just
I
felt the need to share that you jiggled your giant junk in her face.
I didn't want to know that you jiggled your giant junk. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that it's hilarious, I wouldn't want to know about your junk.
Excuse me, visually impaired. Someone had to see it.
She's not visually fucking impaired. She's just ignorant. There's a difference.
Oh, she might be now.
She might have gouged her eyes out with a fondue fork.
Why that's still in the house, I don't know, but
Specifically for gouging out eyes.
all
Another
joking.
one. Sorry.
All I was gonna say is, all joking aside, this has fucking sucked.
I bet.
From an entertainment point of view, I disagree.
If I was on your side, I would completely agree.
At least you can admit that.
As I said, if it weren't funny, then I'd be saying, fuck no, I don't want to hear about your fucking junk.
As it is, you'd like to learn a little more about his
No!
massive manhood,
No!
his major melons.
No! Damn it! I've got
Gee,
it.
where do I go from here?
His beastly balls.
No! Fucking hell, digital.
His beefy balls.
I don't want to know anything about his manly parts.
His grapefruit-sized testicles.
For what it's worth, you'd walk away awkward.
Like smuggling coconuts in your underpants.
I don't want to know about smuggling coconuts.
Clackety clack, clackety clack, clackety clack, clackety clack, clackety clack, clackety clack.
So now seems like a good time to mention the fact that, in regards to the comments about your boobs, I never thought about them.
Liar.
Yeah. It sounds like a bit of a liar.
At one point, he was seriously considering asking to borrow one of your bras to use as a ball hammock.
Oh, that has been brilliant.
One in each cup. Bam! Problem solved.
Well, the hospital stole my shorts.
Yeah, they fucked up your shorts. That's right. God damn.
And this is why I keep coming back. It's just the hilarity.
These are the bunch of dumbasses.
Mm. To be fair, I don't know if my bras would have been big enough.
Fair point.
I feel like that's a relevant concern.
Not sure if my wife's bras would have been big enough, so.
I still have one of Shauna's kicking around here. I could always loan that to you as a supplementary jockstrap.
So I'm going to ask you a scientific question.
Mm.
Out of the 3, who do you think's the biggest?
Well, based on the size of the person, probably your wife.
And then are we going to Aroha and then Shauna, or what?
I don't really know. How tall are you, Aroha?
5'3".
Probably Shauna then Aroha.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The stupid thing is, I managed to gain 2.2 centimeters. Don't ask me how, because I don't know.
On
And I still didn't
what measurement? Your height?
on my height, and I still didn't gain an inch.
Wait, how did you gain 2.2 centimeters on your height?
So
Without getting an inch.
That's
an
literally
inch,
an inch.
an inch, an inch is 2.54 centimeters.
Right, so you're a metric cunt hair off of an inch.
Exactly. So when I was younger, my
Did you
parents would
try sneezing?
no.
If you had a good poop, I'll bet you stand taller.
I'd had a good poop.
Should have wore thicker socks.
I was at the gym.
Should have wore thicker socks.
Um, no. So when I was young, my parents would measure me every so often against the
Yeah.
cupboard door just to see how
Oh
tall
yeah,
I
the
was.
wall of shame or fame, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the tallest I ever got on there, and it's marked over several times. The tallest I ever got on the wall of shame was 160 centimeters. Then a while later, I went and did a free way to lose health. It was to try and make you healthier in general, and they measured me. And this was, like kind of like they did in a doctor's surgery with the thing that comes down and sits on your head. I was 162.2 centimeters.
Okay, so you gained an
So,
inch.
so, I, so I gained an inch without gaining an inch. I
But
tell
you're
you
an
what, I was
inch taller.
no, I was 5'3" at 160 centimeters, and I'm still 5'3" at 162.2.
No, you're not. You're 5'3" and 9/10.
Whatever.
You're the one splitting the hair, don't you? Whatever.
My mom
Technically,
was.
I'm still 5'3".
Hey, Mick, you want to take a run at this, or does this make sense to you?
Go ahead, Mickey, give it a try.
Maybe you speak her language. I apparently don't.
Technically, I'm still 5'3". Even if I went from 1/10 to 9/10, still 5'3".
So every year in New Zealand, do they change the math?
I don't know.
My mom was always 4'11 3/4. We would always bug her. She never made 5 foot.
I had a teacher that was 4'2". I can't remember now if she was 4'10" or 4'2".
A
However, she
little
was
bit of a
short.
difference.
4'2"
I,
would be pretty short. Like that
she was,
qualifies
but
as dwarfism.
no, she wasn't a dwarf.
Then 4'10".
No, she was she wasn't a dwarf by like her stature or anything, or by her genetics. But I think she was actually a dwarf. Like in terms of size, she was a dwarf.
There's technical terms for this. One is dwarf and one is midget. Dwarf refers to someone with a syndrome. Midget refers to someone who is simply they're
Like
proportional but of significantly reduced stature.
midget
Specific
then.
Specifically, my mom qualifies as a midget, but she's not a dwarf.
Yeah, so she was a midget but not a dwarf.
I thought midget was just the derogatory term.
No, they actually have meanings. A midget is someone who's under 4'11", but they're properly proportioned. And a dwarf is anyone who is not of standard height and is not properly proportioned. So, for example, stocky limb syndrome or achondroplastic dwarf. These are different types of dwarfisms. Some of the dwarves end up 15 inches tall. Some of them end up 4'6". It varies wildly, and dwarfism covers that whole gamut. But depending who you talk to, they may have been picked on. Like, Travis and his brother, for example. One of them absolutely abhors the word dwarf, and the other it's midget, because those are the words that were used as a derogatory when they were kids. I'm not sure why it was different for the two.
Travis doesn't like midget, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't. I'm not sure why it was different for the two. Like, why one of them was picked on with one word and the other was picked on with the other word. I guess it's just a generational thing. But yeah, that's the situation with what those two words actually mean. I had to look it up because my mom is so fucking short.
You know the word. Well, you know the origin of the word midget, right?
We've talked about this before, but I don't remember.
Goes back to circus folk, and back to like flies and stuff.
Yeah, it's not coming.
I don't remember the exact, but that's why a lot of people don't like midget, because it refers to like flies and circus people and so on and so forth.
Well, there's a type of fly called a midge fly.
I think that's what it refers to. Yeah.
Anyway, this teacher was fucking short.
Or at least some people, I believe it refers to that. So.
Oh, you're saying some people believe that it refers to that, even though it has a different definition?
From all I've known, they're upset about that whole circus or carny sort of midge fly kind of thing. Yeah.
I don't know what there's to be upset about. If you can fit 25 of your closest friends in the back of your car, that sounds like a good deal.
Saves on transportation costs.
I mean, fuck, carpooling? 24 of you can go to the bar and drink today. One of you has to be DD. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal.
DD?
Designated driver.
Yeah. Different terms, same thing. It's often sober D in New Zealand, or at least that's what I've heard it called.
It's called what?
Sober D, sober driver.
Ah.
That's neat.
What's that?
Just the fact that it's different like that, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, here the designated driver typically is able to leverage certain benefits like free cokes, free like soda pop,
Yeah.
all night, because you're the one who's not drinking, so that the others will get home safely. So that was part of the DD program, was encouraging bars and other places like that to reward the choice for sobriety by offering free drinks for the DD. A lot of places still do honor that.
Yeah, but when I say neat, it's like it seems so simple, and the word seems like it could have been the exact same thing over here. It's just we didn't put that together. It's DD as opposed to ST.
They did it because it's alliteration. Fun fact, the same letters repeated makes it more memorable. Same thing with a rhyming saying versus a non-rhyming saying. If the saying wasn't "loose lips sink ships," it wouldn't be as memorable. If it had been originally speaking freely causes problems. If that's how it was originally termed, it wouldn't have caught on.
And I mean, how many nursery rhymes are nursery rhymes? Not because with sort of black meanings, whatever you want to term it.
Dark.
Like
Yeah.
dark meanings, yeah.
Bring around the
Like
rosy, pocket full of posy.
a tissue will fall down.
Yeah, like
Husha.
it's different there.
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we do a tissue.
Which also makes sense because you use a tissue because you were crying about loved ones lost and that sort of thing. Sort.
Yeah.
Again, very interesting. The difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
Little cultural bits here and there. Okay. Nap did not go as planned. No, it appears not. Do you at least feel better? My nap went about as planned.
Fucking hell. 2 midget-sized zombies.
Child. The word is child.
Fun-sized.
They're midget zombies.
Fun-sized.
Midgets!
It's not your stream.
That's true.
Respect my
However,
thought.
they're midget-sized to me.
Alright, that's it. Chibbles, Smiter.
I'm on it.
We tried to warn you. We tried. Now we have to make with the smitings.
Oh dear.
It brings us no pleasure.
Well, it brings us some pleasure.
I wasn't going to tell the truth because it's hurtful.
Let me know when I should unserver mute her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Probably didn't even notice.
Oh, I did.
Okay, where's that
I
other
did.
one? You behave
Do you think
yourself.
I'm really that unobservant?
You're the one who says that you're more blind than Chibbles. So if we
Blind, not unobservant.
You're the one who has a memory like a fiery car wreck.
you refer to yourself as being blind as a bat because of how unobservant you are. That is specifically why you make mention of this.
Yeah, true.
There's just no winning with this one. There's not even making sense sometimes.
Well, to be fair, I did go because I did try and say a couple things because I wasn't sure what the service might was going to be. I was kind of thinking it might be getting kicked out of the server, but so I did go check.
No,
Oh, so you wanted to see what was going to happen.
No, I had said a couple things and hadn't gotten a response, and I also hadn't heard myself getting kicked. So
yeah, having a friend who's not particularly fond of the word midget.
fair.
We don't use that word. We use dwarf.
Fair.
If it was his brother, on the other hand.
No offense, he's my seeing eye dwarf, so
yeah.
to use that word, I will pick him over you every time.
That's fair.
Even though in some circles we might be married.
Only in some circles.
Just the confusing ones.
Apparently the one that Zook wants to promote. Okay, Steam, you really have to learn how to update by yourself. This is so ridiculous.
Yeah, do an update when I'm not trying to do stuff, please.
No, just do it in general. I'm okay with that too. Oh, I guess if you look more into it, it probably has a date it's set for, I guess.
It does all sorts of weird shit like that, where it's like, oh yeah, I'll do the update on September 7th at 2 p.m. Is that good for you? I don't know. Why are you planning my updates like a month ahead? What are you doing? How big is this update?
If it's available now, do it now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm generally okay with it, but if I'm like watching a stream, then maybe not. But that's more me personally, because Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind when it does it on its own, but the fact that when I go through my list and I see like 4 or 5 of them that are just queued, it's
Yeah,
like, what are you waiting for?
yeah.
Yeah. You're not even playing a game on Steam, but it's still doing them instead of actually running them.
Oh, damn, damn, Skelly. The Skelly killed my chicken.
Yeah. Skeletons are jerks.
Yeah, by the way, thanks for adding me to your Steam, Aroha, but I still don't think I've ever seen you show up as online. Whatever. You replace Penner and it's probably less drama, so.
Guaranteed it's less drama.
Give it time.
Me? Drama? Never. I don't know what you're on about. And I added you in Steam more so you could see that I'd actually played Soda Dungeon than anything else.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You can unadd me then.
Feel free to de-add me.
So how was Wolf's evening? It's too much to read.
Spreads out updates to their service, so their service doesn't get hit all at once with a big update drop per game. Yeah, I get why they're doing it, I guess, but it always just seems strange that they're like, yeah, we're gonna do your update on the 22nd. It's the 3rd of the month. Can we do it now?
So have you noticed some of the new updates to the server?
The ARK server, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at the engrams list, and there's a whole lot of echoes, awnings, echoes upholstery, echoes shop decor, echoes, etc., etc., etc. A whole bunch of stuff from the same person. Oh yeah, some of the times that they've done this scheduled update thing, it's been like 2 weeks out, and that's why I give shit about it. It's like it's so weird that they schedule it that far out. I'm just gonna wait for some more of you bees to die before we finish this. His B-box business feels like cheating, but it works. Hey, wild giant bee, are you gonna die soon? It would be super duper if you could just go away.
Cow! Come here, cow.
Alright, wild giant bee, what are you doing? How are you still alive?
Did you poison him?
No, he's the only one of his brood that's still alive. They all die after a timer expires,
Oh,
and he appears to be stuck.
come on, the side of the tree, cow. Come on. Yes, move.
Queen, I need you to get out of the way so I can leave. Uh-oh.
That doesn't sound good. Come on, cow.
You fucker, otter! God damn you! Go through all that fucking trouble for you to kill him, you piece of shit.
Well, I'm gonna have to admit, after going through 2 of the 4 albums here for System of the Down, I do have to go back and listen to this stuff a bit more because it's very enjoyable.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff.
I just guess I never gave it the time of day.
No, you
Like
probably,
I knew the singles and stuff, right? But
yeah, you probably heard a song here or there on the radio, and it just didn't appeal to you, and so never looked too much harder. That kind of thing happens.
apparently
Come,
still kept
cow.
collecting it. So,
Woohoo!
but I don't know if that says much though. So
Yeah, you've got a pretty huge collection. I would say a relatively indiscriminate collection of her music.
yeah, I tend to grab things whether yeah.
Fuck, that was gonna be so easy, and then the otter went and fucked it up. Now I gotta repair those things, that's right.
In regular Minecraft, what are poisonous potatoes useful for?
Not much. Making potions of poison, that's about it.
No.
Not even that? Okay.
Oh, spider eyes, and fermented spider eyes. Potatoes are not used in potions.
Did I just make a... Yay, I've got a little pig. Do you guys eat... No.
Pigs will eat everything.
Cows... Yeah, I know. I just fed them potato. Cows and sheep eat wheat, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I shall go harvest some wheat from upstairs then.
Just gonna wait for the structures to
Oh no, they
find
don't.
water.
They don't eat upstairs wheat.
Upstairs, the wheat upstairs is merely wheat from my planter.
They're getting top shelf wheat. You know what that means? Piggy's getting loving. Yes, get out of bed, Wolf.
The piggies literally have made love.
Piggy's getting so much loving. Piggy's getting jiggy with it.
The piggies have already made me a baby.
Piggy's making jiggy wiggies with their little swiggy biggies.
Piggies have already done that. It's time for the chickens and the sheep and the cows.
It's time for the piggies to pound pork.
The piggies have already done that.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
There we go.
And there, fully repaired. Goddamn otter, you screwed up what was supposed to be the easiest fucking capture here.
His baby animals. No, I think I'll go down into the mine again.
But she won't go down into your mine shaft.
Chibby has mine.
Wow.
At this point, I'm not even sure anymore.
Words hurt. Well, good news. We should be able to keep that snail alive. And you don't qualify as normal either, Mr. I got big balls. Okay,
Oops. I don't think I really need to take flowers with me.
you should absolutely take flowers with you. Ow,
Well,
my testes!
where am I going to use flowers in a mine, Digital?
To spruce up the place.
I haven't finished digging it out yet.
Oh, nice. That's some good rocketry, dude. Okay, who are you and how do I know you? Oh, shit, I didn't even recognize you by those pictures. So apparently, this extremely attractive chick I know is also into setting off explosives. Gotta love when it all comes together like that.
I don't know if I want to know.
She just sent me a video of her firing off a huge fucking fireworks rocket. Like, probably 6-inch in diameter. I'm not gonna lie,
Right.
kind of turned on.
Right.
Sorry, what did the girlfriend do?
No, it's this chick that I know. She cleans up real well because her Instagram photos and that were right beside the video. I didn't even recognize her in them, so I was just like, "Holy fuck, that's you." And she sent me this video of her setting off like a massive 6-inch diameter fireworks rocket. Things like the size of my thigh. All right, Sarko.
Oh, so question.
I don't know why I suck
gold-
the serial doctor.
Yes, they are that big, but the pictures won't do them justice.
Gold is as armor is worse than iron armor, right?
Yeah, gold
Don't
is
make
useless.
gold armor.
Gold is
Yeah.
useless for armor and tools. It enchants really well, but it has shit durability.
Trade-off's not worth it.
No.
Yeah.
Here, Sarko. Yeah, man.
I thought I remembered you guys saying that. However, you know, so much stuff to
However, we
learn.
say a lot of shit, so.
Yeah.
It's more that there's so much to learn about the game that it's hard to absorb all the time.
Yep.
Speaking of gold, I've just found some more. I have also found some lapis. At some point. And I found a couple of diamonds, but then I died.
Diamonds, baby. That's what we are looking for.
Is
I'm
it?
gonna knock you out, Croc. I'm gonna knock your ass out. Yeah, I did. I told you I was gonna do it.
I did, however, remember that I needed an iron pickaxe to get the diamonds and the gold, etc.
Ah, well, that's good. Alright, so what is the pecking order for kibble these days? Superior, exceptional. Okay, so superior would be the next one up. Alright, we'll give you 3 of those.
So, if I hop into ARK, do you guys have a spare, is it ankylosaur
Probably.
that I can ride?
Yeah, you're looking for the guy that smashes rocks with his tail?
The big, like, ball and chain thing, yeah.
Yep. The Anki gets metal and the Dode gets stone, but they both have like a spike ball tail that they can smash rocks apart with.
Oh, it's definitely the Yankee, yeah.
Come on, pretty Sarko. Let's take you home.
So then what's the best practice? Do you guys, like, armor me up and stuff, or how does that work? Because Wolf literally dragged me into the hut, and that was kind of it, so...
Dragged you into the rape hut.
I'm not gonna admit that, but yeah.
Dragged you into the hut for butt stuff.
Ooh.
Set close the lid.
Don't get too excited.
Aww.
You can get a little excited, just not too excited.
Each to their own fetish.
It's the Love Shack, also known as the Rape Hut.
The butt shack.
The Butt Love Shack. How's the food trough doing? Do I need to top it up? Ah, shit. I just ate that honey. That was not what I was trying to click on. Wow, we're doing good on fishes. Surprised you guys haven't chewed too often. Alright, we're gonna land over here.
Wow, that was impressive.
What?
Your do went along with the song I was listening to.
Timing is everything. Okay, I've got a bunch of crap in here.
Damn it, where's the... There. No, that's not what I was looking for. Over. I'll never say no to Carl.
What were you looking for? Did you find your feet?
No, I was looking, damn it, for the way out.
So you didn't find your feet.
No. Why, do you have my feet?
Nothing. I have nothing to do with your feet.
Liar. You're a liar. That's what you are. You're a big old liar face.
Just because I want better toes means nothing. It means I don't have anything to do with your feet.
You can have my toes.
You don't want to trade.
I may not want your toes, but I don't want my toes either. Fine, I'll go with that.
You say that now, but wait until you pop a few of them into Reese's mouth. Then you'll change your story about those toes.
How much does he like blood? Maybe you want to trade toes.
I don't know, to be honest.
Four at Green Outpost. There's 4 or what at Green Outpost?
Well, don't worry. If you ever have trouble with your toes, I can teach you how to take your toenails out without any problems.
Yeah.
Oh, I can already do that.
Can we not talk about that, please? Oh, there's 4 Ankies at the Green Outpost. So yeah, you'll definitely have a ride if you care to pop into the ARK server at some point.
Do you have a color choice?
I'm sure they come in different colors because the summer event code that he put in has kept them all spawning in funky colors.
Well, that's why I was curious.
Yeah. So there's probably going to be a variety of colors.
Ooh, now I'm excited.
Okay, let's see.
I just think the way that they can do things with their tail is so neat.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. The ones
right.
at Green Base are mostly brown, he thinks.
Oh, awesome.
I know we've got some that are wildly different colors, dino-wise, but the Ankies, apparently he's mostly picked up brown ones.
If I'm allowed, I'll take the highest one, and I will call him Cleveland.
Racist.
Football team, but sure.
Character on Family Guy.
No, I knew where you were going.
Ow, 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 ow. When's it gonna be my turn?
So, the fact that they gave him his own show, did you ever bother watching it?
I was not interested in Family Guy by the time they gave him a spin-off. Was it any good?
No idea. I stopped being interested in Family Guy before it made it back to TV.
Yeah, it was not a good show as far as I was concerned. It was a lot of garbage.
Some of the bits were so tiring.
Only some? Wow, you had more patience for it than I did.
I was being polite.
You know you don't always have to be polite, right?
He can't help it.
Digital, you want to take this one?
He can't help it. He's inbred with it.
Oh. Oh dear.
Between his mother and his father, it's a miracle he didn't turn out like Barney,
The
First off,
dinosaur?
the dinosaur.
wait, how does my father have anything to do with this?
Well, as far as I know, your father may have been the guy who plays Barney.
Oh, okay.
I never met your dad, so the jury's still out on whether he was a contributing factor or was entirely your mom.
Damn
No,
it, I've got Barney stuck in my head now.
No,
No, not that one.
No, he was gone by the time I was 9, so I'm gonna go with my mom and my aunt.
You had 2 moms?
Well, yeah, that's what made me a sissy. I mean,
Sissy. Yeah, I always meant to call you a sissy. Sorry I never got around to it.
It's okay, I forgive you.
I'll try to call you a sissy more often.
It's okay, I forgive you.
I mean, I was going to go with the whole. She had a girlfriend at one point, but you know.
Explains why you're a fucking ninny. You're a ninny. You panty waist.
Who's she and who had a girlfriend?
Your mum. I mean, no judgment or anything, but
Oh no, it didn't take my mom even 3 years to meet my current dad after my dad passed away, so. 88, my dad passed away, and by 91, my mom was married again, so.
I just found another on a slightly different note. Sorry, found another 3 cows.
If you'd have found one less, you'd have had a website.
2 cows.
Mm-hmm.
What's the website?
3cows.org?
No, 2 cows.
Oh, okay.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of 2 cows? Must have been before your time. There's a file download site. It was a popular file transfer site. Alright, you bitch. I'm not sure exactly how you got me off of my urgent.
And there's another cow.
Okay, now you can have 2 websites and name them both 2 cows.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Or you can have one website called 2 cows.
But don't get 2 more cows and think it could be 2 cows.
Oh, I've got 3 cows at home.
Oh, Jesus. Now we're getting into
Just-
2 to the 2 cows.
It's just not gonna work.
I know, right? Leave it to me to bring up shit from, like, 100 years ago.
You're 100 years old.
Well,
Hell
no.
yeah.
No, but according to Mushy, when we were talking about the fact that when we didn't have phones and we all went, running out as kids and hopped on our bikes, he referred to us as being like 70 years old, so.
Mushy might be surprised that I did that sort of thing. I didn't have a phone when I was young. And I actually forced my parents to get me a phone by accidentally getting lost. That was
Alright.
funny.
Now, we got a compy in the bunch. Alright. We got a female in the bunch. Come on. Come on, compies.
We'll forgive you for being young.
I'm not that young. I'm only 10 years younger than you.
10 years is, like, generational.
Okay,
Same...
alright, let's put this in perspective. I'm about to hit 40. There's about 10 years in my life where I couldn't tell you what I did, so.
Right.
Stream lost data over Wi-Fi standing next to the microwave. Imagine. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that the microwave will do that. So, this public service announcement brought to you by microwave radiation.
I'm sure there's parts of my body that aren't the same standing next to the microwave.
Okay, now I just want to kill the male property. There we go. So I can knock out the female.
Because every kid in the 90s didn't sit there and wait for the popcorn to be finished.
Yeah, exactly. You stand in front of the microwave watching your food cook, whatever you're cooking.
Rotate or whatever it was, yeah.
Or you put something in there like a CD and watch it do funky shit.
But yeah, foil was the thing, wasn't it?
You're not supposed to put foil in there. It did some pretty bad stuff.
Small lightning bolts or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, it was fucking hard on the thing, the magneto. Go ahead, you eat your food. Sorry, I
So,
put you.
so speaking of microwaves, Aroha, how are things going with Reese?
That's your segue.
That's all I got.
What does your wife see in you?
Hell if I know.
Ah, come on, you know I'm kidding. You're the one who married down, as far as I'm concerned. CD looks cool, smells awful. Yeah, and it's the Magnetron that really doesn't like foil. Things are going all right with Reese. Managed to have a good conversation with him this morning.
Oh, are we typing all of a sudden?
Looks like she had to type for some reason.
Well, and going back to marriage, you weren't available, so let's not talk about it.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether I settled or she settled, but I think one of us got a short end of the stick in the deal. It's not quite so easy for me to guess. Oh, she's on the phone. Somebody phoned her.
Ah, okay. Well, based on the term or the word settle, I can tell you, I guess I did that. But at the same time, though, all the crap I've gone through, time and time before that, I'm quite content with what the person I ended up with. I love her. She's fantastic. And like I've said to you many times, it's no head games.
Yeah, well, there's something to be said for that, right? Head games are for children.
Yeah, but they all still play it.
Not all of them.
Well, sorry, not all of them.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have married her.
Exactly.
Not to, use your point against you.
No, you're right. You're right. No, I said it wrong. Yeah.
There's lots of people that play head games and think that it's the best fucking thing ever, and it's just like, no, you know what? I'm done with the politics of high school. I'm an adult now, and I'm gonna opt out of the bullshit. But thanks for coming out.
I'm an adult now. Who is that? Wolf, was that Huey Lewis on the news?
I'm an adult now. No, that was the Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness. Oh, okay. Welcome to One Hit Wonders.
Pretty much. They had a couple of others that were decent, but they weren't very well known. She's so
Now I'm kind of
fine.
curious.
She's so fine, for example.
Does strike me as familiar.
Oh, that's fair. Oh shit, are we out of space for meat? Awesome. That means it's time to cook some.